we've got big fun waiting to be unleashed. We'll be posing some of like this is bracketeering. I'm sending the topic of our first bracketeer devices now. The movie that most deserves a sequel that it doesn't already have. You get what I'm saying with that prompt, right? It deserves a sequel, but it doesn't already have one, right? You got it. Of course you got it. I'm sorry. Continue. You're all going to write 2 of your best answers. If one of them wins the whole bracket, you'll be rolling in cash. By the way, you can join the audience and play along by going to jackbox.tv and entering the room code. Time's running out. Your answers are being paired off into one-on-one matchups. That means it's time to sidle up to the prediction table. On your device, you'll see one of the upcoming matchups for this bracket. If you can predict the answer that will get the most votes, you'll earn some sweet, sweet moolah. The predictions are in. It's time to dive into our first bracket. Oh boy. Use your device to vote on which you think deserves to win. But don't forget, if you change your mind, you can change your vote. Decisive victory! No one could have predicted this one. Next up... I can't believe I'm seeing this! I'm hungry for popcorn! Any prediction winners just made a killing! Let's see what tensions are mounting over in the Omega Conference! The lead keeps changing hands! That battle gave me whiplash! It's time to round out the bracket with this vicious matchup! A clear favorite. I'm ordering my tickets online now! Before we get on to round 2, it's time to make another prediction. Hey, you got a new matchup waiting for you on your device. Predict the one you think is gonna win. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round 2. 2 titans squaring off. The struggle. Ouchie, it's a tie. Tap on your device as fast as you can to cheer for your answer. That tie went bye-bye. I'm going to miss the tie times. This could be the answer to beat, but let's check out the competition. Folks, I've been waiting for this matchup my entire career. dominating win. And now we finally decide which movie most deserves some sweet, sweet sequel action. We have our first winner. That was one hell of a bracket. Let's see how the scores shook out. It's time for the blind bracket. We start with just the category. Name any breakfast food. Go ahead and write the first thing that comes to mind. We'll see the real bracket title after you answer. Time's running out. Let's see what this bracket is really about. The best thing to eat right after you get over the stomach flu. Time to get in those predictions. The predictions are in. Starting things off. Will not be denied. Moving on to our next matchup. We've got overtime. Show your support for your answer by tapping on your device as fast as you can. The tie is broken. Finally, we can go on with our lives. Let's see what's happening over on the other side of the bracket. Potential winner starts to emerge. Not even Linda from accounting can ruin this moment. And now our last two contenders face off. Whamma Bama Slamma! Before we get on to round two, it's time to make another prediction. Time's running out. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round two. A real tug of war. That kind of domination is illegal in some states. Our winner moves on to the final, but let's find out what they'll face off against. Former teammates, will these two answers be able to stay focused on the matchup? That was ugly. And now the final face-off. What is the best thing to eat right after the stomach flu? Could this be a blowout? We have a winner! Let's take another peek at the scoreboard. And now, for the bracket you've all been waiting for, the triple blind bracket. This bracket will change every single round. Here's your starting category. Name any weapon. Who knows what crazy twists and turns this bracket will take? Time's running out. Let's see what we're dealing with. Which weapon would you have if you were the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle? Time to get in those predictions. All cash is doubled this round, so make these choices count. The predictions are in. Let's start with a bang. These answers exchanged some harsh words at the press conference. Moving into overtime. Tap on your device as fast as you can to cheer for your answer. The tie has been broken. Oh, how I hate ambiguity. Our next matchup. This is why we do this, folks. Grandma likes! Let's see what tensions are mounting over in the Eastern Conference. Only one can come out on top. And looks like we're heading to overtime on this one. Show your support for your answer by tapping on your device as fast as you can. Happy noises! It's time to round out the bracket with this vicious matchup. fajitas. Let's switch up this bracket. Scariest name for your prison cellmate. Get those predictions in now. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round 2. This matchup was bound to happen. These two heavyweights went back and forth, but there can only be one victor. We're just one match away from our finals. There is no love lost between these two. The sprinkles on the donut. One final switcheroo. Best weapon to use as a vibrator, if you had to. I hope your answers still make sense. And now the definitive matchup. The scales are beginning to tip. Victory! But who walked away with the top score? This is bracketeering. I'm sending the topic of our first bracketeer devices now. The one skill that every human should try to master. Sorry, non-humans, this one is not for you. Time's running out. Your answers are being paired off into one-on-one matchups. The predictions are in. Let's dive into our first bracket. It's really going back and forth. We've got overtime. Tap on your device as fast as you can to cheer for your answer. The tie is broken. I'm going to miss the tie times. Next up, Oh, that win was so big you could hear it in the next state over. Why don't we see what's going on the other side of the bracket? This is one for the ages. No one thought it would be. Moving into overtime. Show your support for your answer by tapping on your device as fast as you can. That tie went bye-bye. Finally, we can go on with our lives. And now our last two contenders face off. A regular juggernaut. Before we get on to round two, it's time to make another prediction. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round two. Ran away with that one. The finals are just a win away from these next two answers. It's a bracket like this that truly makes this game the sport of kings. That's how the mayonnaise gets made. This final matchup will determine what is the one skill every human should try to master. We have our first winner. Wow, what a bracket. Let's see how the scores shook out. It's time for the blind bracket. We'll start with just the category. Name any lesser celebrated holiday. Enter your answers now. Time's running out. Let's see what this bracket is really about. Best name for an emo rock band. Time to get in those predictions. The predictions are in. Up first, it's weird that this is my job. That wasn't even close. Our next matchup. Get out of the way! Let's see what tensions are mounting over in the Omega Conference. Looks like we're heading to overtime on this one. Tap on your device as fast as you can to cheer for your answer. The tie has been broken. I'm going to miss the tie times. It's time to round out the bracket with this vicious matchup. This one's looking over already. That was a slaughter. Before we get on to round two, it's time to make another prediction. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round two. Boom goes the something or other. I can't remember how the expression goes. One more match to determine our finals. Oh, it doesn't get more contentious than this. Like falling off a log. And now the definitive matchup. What is the best name for an emo rock band? We've got overtime. Show your support for your answer by tapping on your device as fast as you can. They brought their A-game today. Let's check out that scoreboard. It's all been leading up to this. Time for the triple blind bracket. This bracket will change every single round. Let's start with a category. Name any classic book. Who knows what crazy twists and turns this bracket will take? Time's running out. Let's see what we're dealing with. Best book to turn into a classic 8-bit video game. Time to get in those predictions. All cash is doubled this round, so make these choices count. Time's running out. The predictions are in. Here comes trouble. Overwhelming support already. Big win, Daddy likes. Moving on to our next matchup. Talk about a rivalry. These two competitors have been at each other's necks all week. No added salt! Let's see what's happening over on the other side of the bracket. No contest! And now our last two contenders face off. Looks like we're heading to overtime on this one. Tap on your device as fast as you can to cheer for your answer. Pew, pew, pew. We're changing that bracket title again. The book that most needs to be adapted into a hip-hop musical. Get those predictions in now. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round two. Moving into overtime. Show your support for your answer by tapping on your device as fast as you can. The tie is broken. Oh, how I hate ambiguity. We're just one match away from our finals. We've got overtime. Tap on your device as fast as you can to cheer for your answer. Tick-tock, tick-tock, bong! Winner, winner! There's cash if you predicted this one. And it all comes down to this. Most kick-ass name for a gang. I hope your answers still make sense. And now the final face-off. Winner! Let's see who won it all!
Hey there, I'm Cookie Masterson. You may have seen me in this month's issue of People magazine. I'm the guy in the letters section asking about cod recipes. 4 of you. Okay, let's get our story straight. If somebody dies during the game, we all say they tripped, right? I'm not going back to jail for you guys. And if you're not playing, don't forget you can still join the audience. The audience gets to throw extra lies into the mix and guess the truth along with players. Let's go. This is round 1, and that means you get 500 for each player you fool with your made-up answer. And you'll score 1,000 for finding the truth. Give me a category. Okay, here's your first question. According to the Brigham Young University Honor Code, students need a letter from a doctor in order to blank. Now, enter a bluff on your device that sounds real enough to fool the other players. If you can't come up with something, use the Lie For Me button and get a suggestion for half the points. Do it now. So here are your choices. Look for the truth and tap it on your device. All right, let's see what everybody picked. It's all part of the Affordable Hair Act. Thank you! Category. Try this one. The adult site woodrocket.com shot a 2015 promotional video where porn actors attempted to blank. All right, type in your lies. Write something quick or use the Lie For Me button. Okay, seek the truth. All right, let's see what you guys picked. Because when watching porn, you shouldn't have to cry alone. All right, choose a category. Okay, focus up. Since receiving a bootlegged satellite TV feed in 1981, nearly the entire nation of Belize have become faithful fans of blank. Type in your lies now. quick, or just hit the lie for me button. Okay, which one is the truth? I love this part. Get ready for round 2, where all the points are doubled. Time to pick a category. Let's see what we got. Looking for Love, the 1962 book Sex and the Single Girl suggested that single women meet men at blank. Okay, enter your lies. Hurry! Hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something. All right, pick the truth. All right, who picked what? Okay, pick a category. Let's see how this strikes you. The band Insane Clown Posse was sued in 2017 for allegedly plagiarizing from blank. Enter your lies now. Hurry, use the lie for me button if you're stuck. All right, where's the truth? Let's see what everybody selected. Fun fact, fibbage is based on an old Russian trivia game. You buy that? Well, anyway. There is an old Russian phrase that translates to, hunger is not your blank. It will not bring you pie. Write your lies now. Okay, which one's the truth? And what did people pick? You guys blew it. It's final fibbage time. Pay attention, because this last one's worth triple points. Have fun. Do you have Backpfeifengesicht? From German, it translates to a blank that needs blank. Type in your lies now. Okay, here are your choices. Let's see how things shook out.
As I try to figure out what to write, I answer carefully. Silly me, fibbage 3. Fibbage 3, fibbage 3. Trivia, potpourri. Well, at times I fool the others, but your answers baffle me. Can't you see? Fibbage 3. Fibbage 3, mon chéri, let's agree to disagree. I will always love your questions and your witty repartee. Fibbage 3, fibbage 3.